Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Let's Roll Out. Today we're in another ultimate driving machine. It is the 2009 BMW 328i. And the question we'd like to ask, after 8 years, how good is it? And should you consider buying a car like this? Today we're going to put it through its paces and see how well it has stood the test of time. It is a beautiful minus 20 degrees outside, but we're inside this cabin presented to us by BMW. In these ergonomically designed seats is where man and machine becomes one. And at 10 and 2 on the sports steering wheel is where that bond becomes complete. With its 230 horsepower straight six, feeding to the two rear wheels through a 6-speed manual. Pressing of the gas, stimulation is fed through the seats, and smiles are driven to the face. It has been snowing quite a bit, but the roads are still clear, enough for us to get a full view of what this car is like after 8 years. So thank you for joining me. This car has been fitted with non-run flat winter tires. And being a BMW owner myself, I can definitely feel the difference it makes. And you don't feel like you're being bumped around in the cabin. This 328 comes with the adjustable sport seats with bolsters that tighten down on you to keep you in place, to give you that sporty, dynamic character that BMWs are known for. We are on the back roads, and this is the place to really see how dynamic this car can be. The BMW 3 Series has been the leader in the segment, and for good reason. We are in the 5th generation, and it has been the standard that every other automaker has been measured to for sporty, dynamic, very fun character. Something I really enjoy with this car is how smooth this motor is. It will redline all the way to 7,000 RPMs and get to its highest horsepower at 6,500 RPM. With only a 3-liter displacement, torque is only 200 foot-pounds, and that comes in at 2,750. Now, while you will never feel that great press back in your seat, what you do get is a continuous build of speed. It is absolutely so deceptive though. You have to be mindful because the car is quiet, supple, and effortlessly smooth. It is easy to drive. The steering is so communicative, and you get the sensation that you can just toss the car around. Now, of course, we will be taking it into the twisties to have some fun, because that is what we do here on Let's Roll Out. Every car can get you where you'd like to be, but we would like to get that fun character out of each vehicle for you guys. The Buttery smooth engine delivers continuous thrust that propels this car from 0 to 100 kilometers in 6 seconds. Now, by today's standards, it's not much. But if you're looking for a vehicle that has perfect dynamics, with even 50-50 weight distribution, a car that is able to stimulate you and make you feel so much like a driver, I think this is the right place to be. The BMW 328. Now, this is the I, and you have the option of all-wheel drive in the XI. But I myself prefer the I. I can be a little childish sometimes because I love to play and have so much fun. And the Xi takes that away from you. In 2009, you had the option of a 323, 328, and 335. Now that was the turbocharged straight six. The same 3-liter as in this one, but with some modifications to the heads and forks to produce 300 horsepower and 300 foot-pounds of torque. Now, at the end of the show, I am going to be putting another reason of why I like this car. It's a little bit more of technical info to the 328i. If you'd like, stick around and enjoy it. This is where the 3 Series belongs. You find the perfect windy road to toss this 3,340-pound vehicle around. The 50-50 weight distribution, now this is where you get to truly appreciate that. Because you get a vehicle that's absolutely so nimble, so tossable, so communicative. And the tires are cold, and you can definitely see the traction control working, trying to put that 230 horsepower to the ground. And you see, this is where the childish part of me comes in, because that is so much fun. All-wheel drive will never ever do that for you. You get that back, would do that dance, and it just feels like such a ballerina on a road. Where you put the car, it goes. And it makes for so much fun. It is easy to fall in love with a car like this. To go through the gears and just feel the vehicle become one with you, man and machine, in such perfect harmony. There's absolute connection at every point, with every turn, and it is just so agile. With every new generation, you can definitely see the improvement. See, this car followed the E46, which was a fantastic car. It was muscular, strong, elegant, sporty, all of it in one. And you can definitely tell that BMW has done it once again with this car. After 8 years, I am absolutely convinced this is a car you can enjoy for years to come down the road. It is brilliant. It is fast, it's comfortable, it's quiet, and it makes for great conversation. What do you think? I like this car. The 2009 BMW 328i. If you are considering yourself to having an entry-level vehicle that will last you for years to come, you may not be able to afford the big price tag of when it's brand new. Please take a look at this car. You will absolutely enjoy it. The 2009 BMW 328i. I would say buy it. In this 328, it has the N52 engine from BMW. And there's a particular reason why I like this older engine. See, it had the older fuel delivery system where fuel is fed into the intake manifold, over the intake valves, and into the combustion chamber. Now what that did, with every fuel delivery, it cleaned the valves. Now what's different with the newer engine, they have gone to direct injection. Now while direct injection will increase fuel economy, there's one thing that it doesn't do. And it's the cleaning of the valves. Now over time, carbon builds up on every engine. And now because the fuel are no longer passing over the valves, you end up with a car that has more of a carbon buildup issue. And for that is why I love this, the older engine. It runs cleaner for longer. For those of you who have the new engines, it's recommended that you use the highest grade fuel because it burns cleaner and it helps to keep away that carbon buildup issue. Now, thank you for watching the show, and if you did enjoy it, do remember to give us a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to our channel if you have not done so